me cause, then give me some eye drops now.
What's with the old man on a horse? Hey, this is getting too much. They told me this was just a combat exercise. I ain't buying the tools. I know them. Oh, I didn't sign up for this. I'm getting out of here.
Drop your weapons. Can't be caught standing around doing nothing. I need a weapon. Lord Vader won't accept defeat. I need a weapon. I need a weapon.
How's it? English. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii. The channel. This channel's upstaging me. Okay, today is Monday, the 6th or the 7th. I don't know anymore. Shoots. The last thing I looked at, it's the 7th. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I got an appointment today, and then there's an appointment tomorrow, and then Toastmasters wants to meet on Wednesday in person. And then there's something on, there's an appointment Thursday. And then there's a Saturday thing. Now, I knew I was going to make whenever, so it would be like whenever. But I thought there's going to be a big gap. As they squeeze some in. And so, instead of not doing it tomorrow, or not doing it today and tomorrow, you see how my predicament. See, but these are, oh shoots. These are these are nothing problems. These are nothing. These problems are nothing compared to stuff going on in the news. And yes, there's stuff going on. Okay, Hawaii, I don't know, these emergency orders that the governor put in, which is like the mask, and you can't walk into places unless you have your vaccination card thing and showing your vaccination ID. All that's over, you know. I think there might be indoor masking for a couple more days until the 25th or something like that. And then I think, well, I don't know. No, the one where people travel to Hawaii. Hey. So we're planning on lots of tourists, and everyone's happy about that. Well, the ones that make money off tourists are happy about that. Now, as far as Ukraine goes, my God, it's the battle for Middle Earth. Is it Sauron? The Eye of Sauron. I will allow you to evacuate through this little corridor for a little while. They're going to have talks today. I think they already didn't. Try, it's humanitarian, you may flee. And then it gets bombed. All he's doing is bombing civilians. It's like murderous killing of civilians, like women, children, teenagers, and all kinds of like civilians. And they're like apartment buildings and farms and stuff like that. And this is like a torturous upheaval of Ukrainians' lives, and they're just there being a democratic independent country. This is what's going down, and NATO's going, we can't touch it, it'll be World War III. Well, it's kind of close no matter what, I think. So we're going to take a quickie look, and I'm gonna seriously try to make this quickie. Okay, yeah, said that before. Okay, so first off, yay! There's more visitors expected. Yay! U.S. forces are watching China because when we're watching Ukraine, they're thinking China's gonna. Hey, you know what? We take Taiwan. They're looking over there, so they're going. Oh my gosh! Now, I just gotta take this. This is like you already know this, but here, let's just take a glance at this first to show you how evil this all is. I mean, this is seriously bad. Okay, here it goes. Okay, don't take too long. Okay, we got this. I want to make. Oh shoot! I want to make this so it's like seeable. Okay, leave Ukraine. This is like one of the cities. They're like bombing the north, the south, and now they want Kiev. Leave. Russian forces intensified shelling of cities in Ukraine's center, north, and south, a Ukrainian official said, upending attempts to evacuate besieged civilians, with the Ukrainian leader urging his people to fight in the streets. They will too, so they're gonna die. Russian President Vladimir Putin shifted blame for the invasion, saying, Moscow's attacks could be halted only if Kiev ceases hostilities. If Kiev... Let's translate that. If Kiev just gives up and says, come on in, you got it. That's his... Since they're not just doing that, he's considering it hostile actions against him. So now he's justifying his battle against them. They're just trying to be in their home, and he's killing them. This is like war crimes up the yin yang, and this guy he's pulling that I shall outlaw media outlets because I'm outlawing fake news. So you only hear the truth from me, which is a total lie. Now, where have we heard that before? You know this tactic. So, in World War II, before it erupted, where it was war and the Nazis were spreading in Europe, there was democratic countries around Germany, and Germany had a dominant political party. It was a republic, the Weimar Republic, and its dominant party was the Nazi party. And now when it went military build-up, it went to... Now Hitler started to say stuff, of course, but stuff he started to say was, I want to save the German people. I want to save the German people. So he went into like Austria with the, I'm going to save the Germans in Austria. And Austria was just like, oh my God, here come tanks down the road, and they're just like, I give up. And it was a peaceful coup in a sense, but he took over Austria, and he took over several of these countries before he invaded Danzig something, and it sparked the war. Now, this accumulation of these countries falling to Nazi Germany in the late 1930s was called the appeasement. They're just like, hey, okay, Hitler, just don't go any further, just because they thought that maybe he's a good guy. We don't know. He's helping his country, but just don't go any further. Okay, you took that country. Now just don't go any further. Okay, you took that country too. Okay, just don't go any further. An appeasement. Now this, to me, is looking like that, except no one's helping out Ukraine. And so now even currently, in the here and now, the president of Ukraine, the poor guy, he's trying to desperately get some type of actual military help, and I think something's going to start happening now. It's getting to the appeasement phase is over with. But right now he's saying, you know, you people like NATO who got the military stuff, if you just allow this without fighting them or helping us fight them, if you just allow it, you're just as guilty as he is as far as killing our people. Now it's kind of overboard, but it's not far from the truth. Guilty by omission. But participating is a, you know, we're like on that NATO participation as World War III, so we're giving NATO stuff to another country that can do that, and I hope he will, you know, appeasement. So it's a very tricky situation. It's nasty crap. The battle for Middle Earth, and this is one ring to bind them in darkness. Oops. I just dropped it. One ring to bind them in darkness. One ring to rule them all. And then in darkness bind them. See, they want the one ring of Putin controlling this whole scenario. Anyways, yeah. This is nasty stuff. So, now that I've totally... everyone else is... You probably heard all that stuff, so... But I'm just had to, yeah. It's friggin' gather the elves. Let's make friends with the army of elves. See you millennials and younger. You see all the Peter Jackson movies of Lord of the Rings. I read the book. Man, the book was freaking. I thought the book was written in the 1800s. Like, who wrote this thing? It's like freaking hard to read. Sitting there reading the book. I was like, in the back is like this elf. It's like an elf language? What the? No, anyways. Time to relax, elves. I mean, mongooses. Back in the day, like 1969, where everything was freaking cool. Two members, look at this. They're on their own little island. Everything's happy. We're separate from everybody. Nothing can hurt us. We're all by ourselves. We're safe. Two members of the Ulumau village of Haia demonstrate their dancing experience on the grassy stage next to the crowning we call. That's a stage. Oh, all right. Okay, a quickie thing. Look around. Oh, businesses, eh? Oh, they're all like happy. Oh, look, we'll go run on tricycles, unicycles. Oh, we're about to have tourists. Look at me. All-time favorite moment. Oh, the stage is still going. Hey, finally an action photo? Okay. Oh, boy. Kamehameha. Oh, he's about to pin the guy, right? He's trying to arch. He's trying to bridge that arching thing, but his shoulders are pinned down. That's like, oh my god. Hey, that's like a reverse head and arm kind of thing going on. That's pretty difficult because all the weight's on his... Anyways, I'm sorry. 122 pound. Oh, gosh. I was in the 165 pound, and now I'm like 265. Well, not that much, but I gotta lose weight. Okay, enough. Oh, what's this? Oh, the state wrestling champions. It's over with? Okay, it's over with. Congratulations. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Okay, a quickie look. Let me just read the headlines of the news, right? The let us start editor. Hey, come on, where the freaking let us start editor? What the heck? Oh, wow. You're all the way in the back. What's wrong with you? Okay. Oh, political cartoon. Looks like disco back to the late 70s. Disco fever came to Hawaii a little later. The movie comes out and it's like, oh no, it's the high gas prices and the Cold War with Russia and inflation. It's like we're bringing back everything from the 70s. When should I tell Carl that doesn't mean disco? Because there was an oil gas shortage in the 70s. Nixon. They had to fill up gas tanks. They had to ration it out where you can only odd and even on your license plate to go to the gas station. It would help workers. Fluorescent colors to mark crosswalks. Blinking lights next time. Stand your ground. Laws lead to more violence. That's what we don't need. You guys should drop mask mandates for banks now. Just for banks. That's a questionable one. Okay, you know what? Wearing a mask in a bank, it says, maybe bank robbers are trying to get their money before the governor lifts the mask mandate. He should free banks from mask requirement immediately. The tellers are behind plastic and wear masks. Customers social distance in line. No customer should have a mask on. Then there would be better photos of robbers too. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, I know. Everyone's trying to help. We're just trying to help. Oh boy. It's time to get along. I don't know how belladonna corny I can make this. There's a war going on, and it's like the Battle of Middle Earth, and now it might come to the Battle of 5 Armies. It's like, we're gonna get the trolls and the elves involved. Oh God, what next? But seriously, that's some nasty stuff. So on that note, yay, have a happy day. No complain. Can't complain now. You have to just keep them in your prayers. Sayonara, or what do they say in Taiwan? Watch out for the Chinese. Have a happy day. Clean water, fresh air, fresh aloha. Okay, I said aloha. You can go now. I said go away. Here.